For many kids, recess is the best part of the school day. But if you struggle with social skills, it can be one of the most troubling parts of the day. Up to 75% of students with learning disabilities have social skills deficits, and only 23% are receiving social skills support.
After they did their laps every day, I would watch five of these kids who just would be isolated on their own, and I hated that because they just didn't know how to jump into the kickball game. Just to see the panic on their face standing on the sidelines wanting to play so bad is just heartbreaking.
And it's not just about the playground. Employers claim that social competency is more important than actual experience in the workplace. Low social skills have been linked to dropout, job termination, suicide, police contacts, and more. Developmental Connections partners with schools and communities to help solve this problem through the introduction of Marvin's Club. Marvin's Club helps students to develop social ability in a dedicated session after the regular school day, in the same environment where students are using their social skills, taught by familiar school staff and using Michelle Garcia Winner's social thinking curriculum.
Had the opportunity to be part of Marvin's Club, I jumped at the chance because it was actually in the public school system, and it's actually in the setting where the kids are using their social skills. They're not being pulled out into an office setting, worked on social skills, and then plunked back into school.
We picked a curriculum that was pretty different called social thinking. This was one of the few curriculums that recognized that some children just didn't develop with social knowledge and social understanding. They didn't understand what it meant if someone looked away or turned their back from them or snickered or said something sarcastic.
The way that it was presented was so excellent because kids only learn when they're having fun and they like it and they don't really know that they're learning.
Social thinking comes along with this other kind of curriculum called the Superflex curriculum, and Superflex has a hero, and that's Superflex, and he's the one that teaches kids and allows the kids, enables them to be flexible in their thinking.
Every time we hold a session, I think, oh, if only my boys could have had this, because there was nothing out there. I did the social skills groups where he learned he can talk on the phone very well. He learned those skills about what you do to answer a phone and things like that, but there was none of this social thinking from the ground work up.
Quite honestly, as we're looking down the road, it could be the difference between leading a successful life socially or sort of isolating themselves, from a lot of people. And we feel that as an educational institution, it's paramount that we do what we can now within the school setting to be able to provide those opportunities for our kids.
This is groundbreaking work that we're doing, and we need to share this. We need to share this with everyone. Every school should be doing this, in every community, everywhere, so that we can help our kids to be successful. These kids have the tools to be successful. They just need it to be brought out of them, and we need to be doing that.
The one thing that we don't want to see happen, and that is students who would significantly benefit from the program, participating in the program, not be hampered by a financial obligation. And that's where we're coming to you, so that we can offer this opportunity to many children who really need it.